everyone! Merry Christmas! Whoa, look at all of you out there today! Now, if you've never been to Kid Stuff, so you're new, I really should introduce myself. I am Flo Bigglesworth, and each week I come out here and we look in the Bible to see what God has to say about our virtue. And generosity, it's the perfect virtue for Christmas time, isn't it? I think so. You know, God performed the single greatest act of generosity when he gave us his only son, a Savior. And that is why we celebrate Christmas. It's so exciting. You know, the story I have to tell you today happened a little bit after Jesus was born. I hope it helps you understand how important generosity and giving is. So, the story begins Oh, no! Not today!
Hello, one, hello, all.
Hello?
It is I, Reginald Fastidious III, world-renowned Shakespearean actor and local waiter at the local Wing and Waffle House. And my performance shall commence thusly.
Reginald, I hate to interrupt you,
Then don't. I am here to perform a great performance of intrigue, villainy, and generosity thusly.
Well, okay, but
Okay? Okay? You say okay to the greatest gift of performance from me?
well, Reginald, I was just
Silence! Today I will present to you a story, well, the best part of the Christmas story, a performance of the Magi, also mistakenly referred to as the Three Wise Men, or Bart and the two other guys.
The wise men, yes.
Yes, that's what I said, wasn't it?
Well, yeah, but I was thinking maybe...
Yes, and you, my dear, will be our narrator, and I will perform all the parts thusly.
Well, okay. I guess so. Okay, well, here we go. We open at the time of Jesus' birth, the king of Judea. At that time, there was a man known as Herod.
I am King Herod. Ha ha! I'm a very bad dude.
And unbeknownst to Herod, wise men from the east were traveling to Jerusalem. For they had seen a star in the east.
I see a star. It's up there in the sky,
Said one wise man.
a king has been born. We shall go and greet him.
Said another wise man.
I shall pack the camels, and we shall travel to worship this king thusly.
Said the other wise man.
We are traveling thusly.
So the wise men traveled from the east and arrived in Jerusalem.
Fellow wise men, we have arrived in Jerusalem. But where shall we stay? I hear there's a Herod Johnson's down the road. Herod Johnson. Continue.
Okay. News spread quickly throughout Jerusalem that the wise men had arrived, looking for the new king whom they intended to worship.
A new king? I am outraged.
So King Herod...
I shall stomp with rage. I am furious thusly.
Yikes. So out of rage and fear of losing his crown, King Herod called together all of the chief priests and teachers of the law, and he found out that the Messiah, the Christ, would be born in Bethlehem.
But I want to be king. Why can't wise men come and give me things? I want to be king. I want gifts. Oh, I am so upset.
So Herod.
Oh, I wail bitter tears.
So Herod.
Oh, look at my tears. They cover my face. Look, I say, look.
Could we get on with this?
Yes, proceed thusly.
So Herod met with the wise men. He sent them to Bethlehem, where he knew the true king of the Jews, the Messiah, was being born. He told the wise men to come back and visit once they found the baby boy.
That Herod's a pretty strange dude. If I were a man of wager, I would wage that there was something wrong with him. Oh, to Bethlehem thusly.
And when they did arrive at the home of Jesus, they worshipped him. They offered 3 gifts fit for a king: gold, myrrh, and...
Oh, I am but a lowly creature looking for my humanity thusly.
Reginald, frankincense, not Frankenstein. They brought him frankincense.
Oh, of course they were. I was merely testing you. And you passed.
Thank you. Moving on. The gifts they presented let Jesus know that they knew how valuable he was. After offering their gifts, God warned them in a dream.
Fellow wise men, I just had a dream. Is it the dream where you dream that you eat a giant marshmallow and wake up to find your pillow missing? No, God told us to return a different way. So we shall leave thusly.
So God warned them in a dream to avoid returning to Herod, because he was hatching a secret, evil plot against Jesus.
Because I'm crazy.
And so the wise men returned home using a different road.
Fellow wise men, prepare to leave. We shall leave thusly.
The end.
Thank you. Oh, please. As much applause as needed. Thank you very much. Thank you.
No, we want to thank you for this wonderful gift.
And now I shall bid you adieu and exit stage right.
Well, you gotta just love Reginald. I know he really means well, but he just kind of seems to get his stories a little mixed up. In this story, the story of the wise man, it helps us understand how important it is to show others how valuable they are. The wise man traveled from a faraway place to bring gifts to a king. They wanted to show the King of the Jews, Jesus, how valuable he was, and they did it in a very simple way, by giving to him.